Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first of many weapon guide videos coming at you from me. Now, before we even start, I just want to apologize that this is the first weapon that we're in fact farming. I was not under the impression that the Children of the Vault weapons actually break. I thought it was just referring to when you max out its heat, it has a really long reload. But no, they fucking break. Anyways, moving on. Hiya ladies and gentlemen, that is a big ol' my bad. No, it actually doesn't break. Someone told me, I heard like in the passing on one of the other Borderlands videos, I was watching that the Children of the Vault weapons break, but no, it's not like it breaks. When it says breaks, it means when you overheat it, you just have to fiddle with it. It just is an increased reload. This means Children of the Vault weapons are actually amazing in every way. But yeah, I thought I wouldn't cut out all of me just getting pissed at that I thought I made the first weapon guide kind of a shitty weapon archetype. But no, this weapon's great and you should absolutely get it. No negatives here besides just, you know, the whole overheating thing, which is more of a positive than a negative in my opinion. Also, you get to see an awesome squirt gun animation. Anyway, moving on. So of course, a lot of people are doing weapon guides, which is exactly why we're starting a little bit ahead of some of the drops, as well as we're doing it our own weirdo way. And that way is doing a quickie bit in the beginning, basically me giving you the rundown of where it's located, if it's worth a damn, what it does, best ways to farm it, best methods to farm it, all those things in a very, very quick manner. And then we're gonna jump into seeing if your boy can get it to drop. And just probably not. A lot of suffering is gonna happen, but it's just thought, why not include that bit? Just because, maybe you're like, hey, I'm getting really unlucky, and then you see me and you're like, oh, I was fine. I only took me 10 times, and it took you 50, great. Okay. So first things first, this is Pestilence. It is a Children of the Vault's pistol, and its red text is go forth conquering and conquer. Now I might be wrong, but I think this is a Jekyll and Hyde reference, because that's who we kill to get it. But anyways, what does the red text mean, Grin? Nothing really, it's just really good is what it means. It's just a very effective weapon is essentially. Sometimes red text doesn't have any sort of special augment, it's just a solid Children of the Vault weapon. It radiates, it shoots way faster than most things, it does a good damage in general. But again, the counter to this is that it is also a Children of the Vault weapon, meaning it will eventually break, which is again quite heartbreaking. But hello sadness, my old friend. Yeah, I'm sorry to say that is the case. So again, it is just a very, very solid weapon. I've looked everywhere to see if there's any sort of special context to the text, and from what I've heard, no one's given what it means. Like, it doesn't shoot an extra bullet, it doesn't like refund ammunition to the magazine. It is just a solid base weapon, and I think it always spawns in radiation. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's always what's gonna happen. And again, it's a very, very solid weapon, so it's not that bad to just do this farm for a couple minutes and then boom, get it and then continue with your playthrough, especially if you are running a build that can help with ammo regeneration, such as Moes or anything like that. Okay, so now that you know that it's a pretty decent weapon, although with the catalyst that it might break, you're going to want to make your way to the Jacob's estate, and you're going to want to make your way to this place on the map. It's kind of a little bit out the way, but it's right beside a spawn location, which is usually a lot of these bosses. Anyways, you're going to want to follow my path and just take a left and go forward, and then boom, they will spawn right near this rock. And you're, again, just as farming goes, you're going to want to kill that enemy as soon as possible. Great. So if you kill him, and of course you're unlucky getting it, so you're going to want to jump back to the menu, jump back into the game, that will reset the boss, boom bam, you go kill him again. Now, something that I will say that's very, very important is you do not have to go to True Vault Hunter mode, and then play all the way back up in order to be able to be eligible to farm this. Instead, you can just beat the campaign, and this is not a spoiler, but when you beat the campaign, you get access to something called Mayhem. Now, when you flip on Mayhem, there's 3 stages, you can flip on one of them, that will bring all current levels, and I believe quests, up to your current level. So this is great for farming in any regard. So yeah, if you're maybe you just beat the campaign, you're level 45, but you're struggling with enemies, you can farm this weapon and get quite a bit of a hand. Also, this weapon I think will last long enough to where you can probably take it to 50, but around there it may snap, who knows. And with that being said, the higher the Mayhem level, the better the loot chance. So it starts off at like 100 more loot chance drop, 200, and I think it ends at like 500 if you get to tier 3. But that also means enemies are a little harder. But specifically with this farm, the boss is not that bad and there's not too many overwhelming enemies. So you're only going to have to be focusing on that one target. Anyways, that is essentially it, guys. You rinse and repeat until you hopefully come up with something. But if you don't, then well, that brings us to the suffering part of the video. Yeah, okay, let's go. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully I did what I wanted to do, which was basically make a quick rendition of what the hell is going on in terms of how to get this awesome legendary, what it does, and also things that are important such as mayhem and how that can auto balance your level. Hopefully I did all that, but now commence the suffering, the actual attaining of the weapon. Will I get lucky? Will I get terrible RNG? Who knows? Most likely the terrible RNG, because just generally in games of chance, the god of fate hates me greatly. Oh, also, because I messed up a slight bit, and I would just want to increase my chances of getting this, but also have the chance of getting this in a better way, we are going to go activate the first edition of Mayhem. Now again, just to beat a dead horse, if you have beaten the game, you can actually get this weapon at any level that you currently are, just by clicking on Mayhem, going to the level, and if you don't want to farm him because the enemy's too strong, you can just take off Mayhem, but it will still auto level those enemies. And it's also good to get XP that's equating to your level, you know, like to actually give you some progression, opposed to XP that's like level 24 XP, you know, it's not going to give you much. And boop, great. Now, the thing that's less ideal for me is that my build actually isn't built around farming, weirdly. Like the build for Flak that's all about critical damage when you're in cloak, probably best. But for me, I'm built for that stupid, I mean, I like it a lot. I shouldn't say it's I just think it compared to everything else, it may be kind of stupid, but it's the hunter build basically, is to where you just build stacks and just become a monster, but you do need time to rev up. Like to kill a special enemy, like a badass, and get a 42% damage buff on anything, as well as a bunch of other ones as well. So yeah. Infected. I don't know what that is. I think maybe it makes you bleed. Daddy Goliath. That's just, I don't want to know that. Please. Uh-oh. Oh, if you could not run away. Oh, please. Really? What the hell? But anyways, yes, we come right over here. There's this hole in the ground. Just kill this person real quick. There he is. There's the guy. There's Heck or whatever his name is. And we're just gonna shoot him right in his face. And dead. Nothing. We got not a damn thing. Okay, well, we're just gonna back out. And we're gonna jump right back in. And we're gonna rinse, repeat, over and over. And you guessed it, over again. Now, it's very convenient to be on PC for this. But then again, when you're on PC, you could probably just use the GIB save editor, but, you know, where's the fun in that? And also, legendaries are a lot more attainable now, which I think is Gearbox's way of addressing kind of the weirdness of the GIB save editor. But then again, there's an online mode and an offline mode, so that's the way they're also doing it. But basically, it's just not as miserable to farm for legendaries, or at least I haven't gotten one that's like impossibly pain in the ass to deal with. Daddy Goliath, please die. I hate saying just the daddy thing, it's creepy to me in general, but you know. Do some of this, do one more. Hopefully you'll get frozen entirely, you're not. In fact, you're going a little bit rage mode, that's fine. Still shoot you in the face, and we got nothing. And we're backing out. So I think it's safe to say at this point that every enemy, well, any of Zero's kill list, I think has a chance of dropping some legendary, as well as the bosses, as well as some special encounters like Rick and Morty meme, whatever, that exists in the game that also has a weapon or chance to drop a weapon. So any enemy that seems really special in some way, I think is definitely a loot chance, which is awesome considering how many of those enemies are there. I'm not sure if they have multiple loot tables. I think there are just one legendary per enemy, or at least that'd be quite convenient. Ooh! Oh, it's a hardened tank. I thought it was a loot tank. Bit disappointing, honestly. Oh no, he was a loot tank. Great. Yeah, we gotta be careful, even though he's wearing a weird megaphone thing. Give me this. Boom. Oh my god! Holy shit! Well, that's not... Do we get 2? Am I crazy? Is that 2? That can't be 2. You're fucking with me right now. No, that's 2! We just got 2 legendaries? Are you kidding me? Do not take this from me, random asshole who's hitting me. Okay. What just happened? Playing on Mayhem mode is silent. Okay, this is not what we're farming for, just to be clear. Expert Kill-O the Wasp? Okay, Kill-O the Wasp. Alright. Some say it can lead you to your fate. 220% weapon charge speed, consumes 4 ammo per shot. Mother of God. And its barrels and stuff are, I think this tells you if you got a special something. So you just got a neutral body. I got a body accessory that's pretty good though. I got another body accessory that's also pretty good, nice. And elemental damage. Oh, that's actually really cool. Barrel is just samey. Barrel accessory though is amazing. The grip is samey. The stock is samey. The magazine and etc. I wonder if we can get all of these in a row, like all these being great. Also, what does it do? What is its? Oh, it's just shock, and it's a molly wand. Usually molly wands can switch elements, but not typically not legendaries. But then again, maybe it's because it fires both elements. We shall see. But we also got a Torg bazooka. What luck? What is this? Man, I'm maybe it's just the drop rates in Borderlands, but I've gotten really lucky with legendaries. I usually in every game I don't. Borderlands maybe loves me a little back, which is nice. Stuffed tungsta. Okay, crack the sky. Splash damage radius is insane. Oh, is this that one? Yeah, this existed I think in Borderlands 1. It's basically like a nuke. Let us see. I mean, it's not what we're doing in this part, but I feel like it'd be an injustice not to try to find out what the hell these do. So we can charge us. So okay. So you just charge and it fires. This giant. Is this like a tether thing? Okay. I'm not sure if I am entirely game. Okay, it does. It tethers. Maybe it just kind of looks like it does shield damage though. I mean, you get 2 shots at a base level, so that's kind of fun. What? I am quite confused. Why is it? Why does it shoot upwards? This is like a boss killer kind of thing? So it shoots and it shoots upwards and then detonates. Okay. Oh, it can be a sticky. Okay, I didn't know rocket launchers could be sticky grenades. Okay. What does this look like? Okay. So when you reload, shit should be happening. All right, that's something. And we still have this. I'm not sure if I like this one though. This one seems like I mean, it's good for probably stripping shields and killing aliens, but other than that, I'm not sure if it's entirely for me. Oh, that was 2-shot, which is awesome. Or 2 fangs, sorry, not 2-shot. Some of this. Some of this. I was about to say, yeah, it's not always firing 2, right? It's just me getting lucky. I mean, I like them a lot, but we're not exactly doing this right now, so we gotta go back and farm. Does this heal you? No, that's not healing you. Okay, I was about to be like, what? It's doing that as well? Jesus Christ. But no, man, I'm just happy to get the drops. I don't know if they're that good, because I can't exactly tell what this is doing. I can see this being good for melting a boss just with sticky, because I don't think there's many torch bazookas that can actually apply their sticky dot thing. I could be wrong. Again, I've for whatever reason, I've only ever gotten special, what do you call it? Damn things to drop, pistols and whatnot to drop in the game. Just a happen chance of RNG that's just been mostly legendary pistols and assault rifles, really? Yeah. But I wonder if this is going to be good for melting that one person, because we do crit as well. Again, if I had the ability to go decoy, then I probably would be better. But you know.
You cannot take me.
Sticky. Reload. All right. Well, that's less. Seems less good. And it seems like it only ever fires the one. Huh. Anyways, regardless, we failed. So let's back out and go back in. What if we get both these guys to fight just now? You were really keeping that head on your head, yeah? There we go. Finally got it off. One of these, and we'll melt them both. Look at this perfect storm. Solid perfect storm. Anyways, ooh, let's grab this. And I'm out. What a thing to capture on camera too. To the fact that we got 2 legendaries from a tink backpack, so per se. But again, from my knowledge, not ideal. Again, I think that Maliwan like orb death thing, black hole looking gun, I think that could be really good against aliens. But when you're just fighting enemies with a shield, it can't. It like the electricity damage does not do enough to cut through the shield. It looks like. Oh yeah. I just shot you so much in the balls. Is that also a crit spot? I mean, no, it's just the fact that I got that ability. And you did, and you dropped nothing. That's okay. It's straight back. I mean, it's cool that it spawns 2 kind of special enemies right beside him, so that you can get maybe a tink. I do think there's a chance of getting a loot tink as well, just generally. I do think there are probably legendaries tied to loot tink specifically, which is kind of shitty, because there's no exact way to farm them. It's just kind of one of those legendaries that you hope to get, you know?
And no one will mourn you.
Well, Flack going after his soul and all that. Thinking maybe it's better just to not use my things on this guy, because he goes ballistic and gets all of his health back. Hide? Was that always your name? Oh no, it's Heckle and Hide, right? Those are the 2 things I think that can spawn. There we go, and laser beam him to the stomach, and laser beam him to the stomach, and okay, no, so he just pops off at a certain point. Okay, so it's fine. I could use my racks. He's just one of those people. And nothing. We're getting really unlucky with farming him, but it's okay. Maybe the game's like, oh, we just dropped 2 legendaries for you. Okay, bitch. let's ease up a little. Again, getting legendaries now is nice, but it's in the back of my head, I'm like, yeah, but eventually it's gonna become redundant, you know, which is always a thing, especially when they release DLC and they probably increase the level cap. But you know, until then, yeah, pretty the apex, you know.
Have fun running.
You really hurt. You really hurt a lot. You're also gonna have to evolve. Yep. Hurry up, me. Thank you. Thank you, Beast. Still nothing, so less thankful, but you know. Yeah, that badass will give me a damage buff though. There we go. Yeah, it's fine. You can put me down. It's gonna be absolutely okay. Because now I have my insane damage buff, and you'll get melted. Yep, you'll get melted. Give it a minute. Just need to crit a couple times, and yeah, we got it to drop. Sorry. Oh, it's also a pistol too, so I can't exactly use it, but you know. Also, it is the same level as me, right? Yeah, okay, so that'd be really shitty if, again, if you want to get this at the appropriate level and you don't want to go into New Game Plus, or sorry, Ultra Vault Hunter mode, which everyone does, but right now I would rather get my legendaries or get to 50, get my legendaries, and then do all the side quests in Ultra Vault Hunter mode to be able to get the max level equivalent to the specific story or side quest missions. So I want to get to 50 first before I start, which I'm going to do by doing Proving Grounds and Slaughterhouses and stuff like that, but also just by doing Mayhem, by flicking on the Mayhem switch, going to an area, it will normalize all the enemies to be that level. Now, as much as I love this weapon, and I probably talked your guys' ear off about what it does and how cool it is, yeah, it also does chew through your ammunition like you would not believe, because it is the Children of the Vault weapon. I think it's always going to be a radiation weapon though, and of course its special red text is go forth conquering and conquer. Critical hit damage, reload speed, doesn't have so you definitely don't want to get this thing to its maxed heat. Also its weapon charge speed, I don't exactly know what that means. Yeah, it's melee damage and it's weapon zoom and all these things, so that's fun. I also don't know if we got a great version of it, but it looks dope, and it fires immensely fast. And again, I don't know what it means. That's a badass enemy right there. But yeah, see, it's pretty good at melting, and especially if you get the proc on it. Yeah. Also, ow. Do one of these, blitz you down. You'll get affected by the radiation. I'll still chew through your whole body. There we go. Kind of gross because you know you're you, but still. Again, this I think this is one of those guns that would be really, really good in Moses or Aurelia. What's her name? Not Aurelia. I think that's Hammerlock's sister. What's her name? Amara. I think it'd be really good in either an elemental's hands or a person that can just spam this weapon for days and have a bunch of damage buffs because of that spamming. Also just never run out of ammunition, because boy howdy are we chewing through ammunition. Also it takes a long time to reload. Of course squirting with a squirt gun helps. What the hell happened there? What the heck was that? Again, I don't exactly. We're getting a lot of legendary, man. Jesus Christ. Or it's not a legendary, sorry, purples. But I don't know what its special thing is. I probably will look it up just so I'm not making a shitty guide. But I don't know what it is right now. Again, I think the Conqueror is just referring to its pretty... Oh, that's a bad enemy. We need to kill you ASAP. Can this thing kill a cultist, I wonder? Alright, because I don't want to waste the ammunition because we need to kill this special thing. Give me a minute. Man! You were just being a real McA-hole about this whole thing. Eeeh! Oh, I'm dead. Might be dead. He's almost dead. Get him, buddy. Oh, is he up top? There he is. And we're out. Jesus Christ, that took a lot. Mayhem is a bitch. Please do the thing. No, come on. There it is. Really? We've been killing like Goliaths and they've been dropping purples. We killed one of them. Nothing. Okay. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is this gun. Wonderful bit of weapon. I have no idea what the text does. Regardless, it's a fun weapon. I can't really use it with flak, but it was one of the first weapons I farmed. We did it on stream, so I thought we would do it here as well. Thank you so much for your time. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, I think this will be the format that I try to use. And the format is, of course, the quick, straight up, here's what the weapon does. Here's why you'd want it. Here's how you get it. Here's the quick things just to pay attention to. Again, Mayhem being one of them if you don't want to go through New Game Plus just yet, or Ultra Vault Hunter mode, whatever it's called first. All these things, and then into the suffering that is trying to attain said weapon. So that is the foreground / what we are, I think, going to be doing when it comes to these weapon guides, just because everyone's doing the guides portion of it, and I don't know, I like to talk and mess around when we're farming. It's just kind of fun. So yeah, that's the way we're going to do it. Thank you so much for your time. Again, subscribe button above me, 2 videos to my right. Thank you, and goodbye.